Hey guys, we're back again. I think our third YouTube review of beer.
It is our third, yes.
If you want to hear the entire audio podcast, go to brewbloods.net/iTunes. If you listen through iTunes,
It's better than this.
yes, it is better. It's expanded. It's fatter. This is
Yes.
the tiny dancer version of our reviews.
Right.
There's if you use RSS, brewbloods.net/RSS will give you our RSS feed. So that'll help you if you're on Android or whatever.
For anything you're on, yeah.
Because also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today, though, we're here to celebrate the season finale of Game of Thrones season 5. We're not going to comment on the end of the season, but we do want to talk about the beer from Ommegang. This is the Three-Eyed Raven. This was their latest release in the Game of Thrones series. They typically release 2 of these beers a year. They've had, I think, 5 so far.
Right.
And this is a
blonde, a red, a stout.
Whatever the Valar Morghulis was.
Yeah.
And
now it says on.
Yeah, so it's a dark saison. Saison is a farmhouse ale. And I gotta say, I really liked the artwork, but I think it would be better on a bigger scale. It's very, very detailed.
It'd be great for like a large painting.
Yeah, like if you have a big mansion, you want to hang a nice painting of your bearskin rug and leather couch.
You could perhaps replace one of these posters with it.
That's true.
You know?
One of these lovely posters.
Maybe you'll see it in a future episode.
But the problem I have to say is looking at the detail, it's supposed to be a three-eyed raven. You can't really tell that the raven has 3 eyes. Like I whipped out my monocle that had a telescope attached to it.
And binoculars on top of that.
A lot of duct tape involved. Yeah, very complex.
It's a weird.
Yeah. I had to get on a ladder just to look at the bottle.
It was a really weird setup.
You couldn't tell we couldn't really tell that the raven had 3 eyes. So it's a little, you can work a little bit on that. Maybe make it a little less detailed. Right. Appreciate the effort. I'm sure it looks great on a large scale. But now I do like this beer's head retention. We've had some problems with beer retaining its head.
Or retaining too much.
Or retaining too much or too little. Yeah. A lot of them have been flat lately.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Has a nice fruity head to it, a fruity nose. Reminds me of the Hitachino beer we did recently from Japan, the spice beer.
Not quite as fruity as that, though. Definitely not as spicy.
No, it's not a spice beer.
Spice is one of the key elements they say is in this, but
yes,
it's not.
But it's not like that spice beer.
Right.
It's not like a fruity spice. Well, that's not even true. But it's not like that spice beer.
It's not as
it's not as spicy as that beer. Put it that way. The first thing you notice about this beer, though, is a little fruity on the front of your tongue, and then it explodes into like this Chun-Li spin kick in the rest of your mouth.
Yeah, or Hadouken fireball to the back of your tongue.
Absolutely, yeah. It just keeps going, and then luckily it doesn't stick around because, unlike some of the other beers we've had, fortunately it doesn't stick around. But it's there, and I'm not typically a Saison fan, so this isn't really my style to enjoy.
And it's not oily, it's not heavy, so that's positive.
It's surprisingly, for a dark beer with 7.2% ABV, it's a very light beer.
Yes.
And if I were inclined to like Saisons, I would probably drink more than one of these, but I'm not a Saison fan, so this will be the only one I have.
So, rating.
I like how light it is. I like the carbonation. And those are really 2 of my favorite things, I guess. I like the fruity nose and I like the smell. So I gotta go 1 thumb up, 1 thumb sideways on this.
Agreed.
We're both not Saison fans.
Yeah.
But for what it is...
No,
I have a mental meltdown. Yeah, I think the kicks to my throat are breaking me down. We're both not Saison fans, but for what it is, it's a good Saison. I'm sure there are people out there that love Saisons that would really love this beer.
Yes.
So it gets really high ratings on Beer Advocate and Rate.
It does.
So
yeah.
All right, subscribe to our channel here on YouTube if you want to keep up with these videos. Subscribe to the audio podcast.
At least subscribe to the audio podcast.
Go to brewbloods.net. You'll find links to all the links you want for the audio podcast. We'd appreciate any of your comments, your feedback, or any of your reviews especially. It helps us and helps other people find us. So catch you guys next week with, I think, some other beer, which we haven't picked yet.